going on, my crypto legends? Before we start the stream, make sure to smash up the like button to help me out here with this channel. 88 watching, almost 100 watching right now. Guys, thank you for joining. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, see what's going on right now with the price. It is the weekend. We can still trade the weekend. I prefer during the week, of course, but it's looking pretty exciting. It's looking pretty good. And we're going to talk about some major patterns that we talked about in today's video. Harmonic, major levels here, looking at VPVR, looking at the liquidity zones, okay, the levels of interest right now for Bitcoin. Okay, we've got this higher low, this lower high. Okay, now we want to find out, see where this the higher probability for Bitcoin. Are we going to come down over here, or are we going to come all the way up over here? This is something that we're going to talk about on the live stream, see if we can find some trading opportunities. We can go through the DXY through, because it's been pumping like crazy yesterday, as you can see. This pump will end at some point. Will it be this week? Will it be next month? All right, there will be a sharp correction at some point with the DXY. This is not just going to pump and pump forever. So there will be a sharp correction. This might have a really good impact for Bitcoin. Now we can go through the Bitcoin dominance, because also we can check out that maybe there is going to be not an alt season, but we might have a good effect on altcoins. Okay, it seems like, you know, maybe this week coming or the other week, we are also going to hit a wall of resistance from these lower highs on the Bitcoin dominance. Just about there, we were talking about, you know, Bitcoin dominance very likely going to come up to the 44-45% levels. This is where we're currently at right now. So is it time for the Bitcoin dominance to roll back down? This is something we can discuss in today's live stream. We're going to take a look at XRP. We know that XRP, pretty good news coming out on XRP. Are we going to see XRP have a pretty nice pump potentially to the 90-cent level? As you can see, we were talking about XRP on other live streams that we were creating, you know, kind of an uptrend here with higher lows. And yeah, potentially we can maybe see XRP hitting that 90 cent or even breaking this 90 cent major resistance zone. Let's see what happens here in the next coming days. But XRP, I think, does have a chance to have a little bit of pumpy action. Let me go here quickly through the comment section, say hello, make sure to smash up that like button. And yeah, guys, we can take a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many other cryptos. Bitan, hello, how are you doing? Learning so much from you, man. Thank you, says Jake. You're very welcome. Make sure to smash up that like button if you enjoy the content, of course. Can you make some tutorial videos? Yes, of course. I am, you know, a little bit busy with the daily content, with some meetings, but yet my plan is to make some educational content also, of course. Tutorials on patterns, trading ideas. Hey man, hope the day is going well. Sergio, it is very much. XRP bro, yes, XRP is here ready. I know there's a little bit of hype on XRP on one of the latest live streams from, I'm not sure if it was, you know, 2 days ago or 3 days ago. We were, you know, talking about XRP, saying that XRP could have a bullish effect because the lawsuit was going to be solved between this month and next month. We can see some signs of that. XRP did have a little bit of a pump yesterday, going from 73 cents all the way up to 84 cents. So it did have a pretty decent pump. It was already looking pretty good. 15% pump in less than 24 hours on XRP. We were very much aware of XRP getting held by this small uptrend since January. So far, so good for XRP. I think XRP does have a chance to continue to the upside. Like I said, we are just at the lower part from this channel. You've got these higher highs right there. I think a potential leg up on XRP is very, very possible. Very, very possible. So FGB coin, what is this? FGB coin, FJB coin. Let's go Brandon coin. What is this? What is this? Let's go Brandon coin. FGB coin. Okay, I guess it's some kind of meme coin. Yeah, there's nothing. This is just in a heavy downtrend. It's probably finding a bottom here. I'm not sure if we're going to have any price data on on TradingView here. Yeah, there's nothing here on TradingView to see about this coin. Right. Mateos, how are you doing? Joseph, thank you for joining the live stream. One of my most powerful moderators here in the comment section. Show some love to Andy and his TA by smashing up the like button, of course. Come best channel going. Thank you. Bear flag on weekly, bro, says Steph. Yeah, this is, you could arguably discuss this also. This being a bear flag on the daily, on the weekly, right? Where you are seeing this massive big drop, and this being a bear flag. You could arguably discuss that, yes, this could be a bear flag. You know, if funny enough, the technical target from this would be getting the top to the support level from the breakout approximately. If it's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, you know, we could come as low as $12,000. Yes, I wouldn't pay too much attention on this technical. Of course, we would have to see a black swan event, no doubt about that, if we want to see Bitcoin back down to those $10,000 range, in my opinion. So yeah, you could say that this is a bear flag on the weekly, but you could also say that we are in a pretty, you know, nice bull flag here, right? You can say bear flag on the weekly, but I could also say a bull flag on the weekly also, right? Where we do have this big massive pump, and this could be also a bull flag, right? Big massive pump, consolidation. What about if this is a bull flag? Yeah, it's very, very hard to actually decide if it is actually a bear flag or not, in my opinion. Yeah, and the target is taking us all the way down to the low $10,000 range. We would have to see something really, really bad happening worldwide, I think, to see $10,000 Bitcoin. That's only my opinion, of course. Saludos, Andy, desde Mexico. Héctor, ¿cómo estás? Jake, thank you, man, from Brooklyn, New York. Learning every day from you over the last few weeks. Absolutely fantastic, Jake. Thank you very much for that support. Andy, what's up, my man? Thanks for the great content. David, you're very welcome. Can you do your video live trading? Video live trading, I guess a video on trading live. Yeah, I do try and make some scalps on Prime XBT on live streams, but of course, if I don't see any opportunity, then I won't dive into a trade. I won't dive into a trade if I don't see any opportunities. So yeah, I am pretty bullish, and I'm gonna say I am in a long position, a very, very small long position right over here. You know, it's really, really small. Just in case we do have that pump from here. I really like this consolidation. I am slightly bullish in the immediate short term. If we do see Bitcoin pumping pretty fast to this range at $42,000 and hitting $43,000, $44,000, which would be the harmonic pattern that I talked about today, we can go through that. Then I'll be bearish here. Here I will be bearish. I don't want to, I'm not bearish here. And I won't be bearish if we do drop to that low $37,000. I would be pretty bullish. This is why I have a small position, just in case we do come down here. I want to see how we react to find out if I need to close my position, of course, or if I need to add to my position and ladder into this range, okay? So, you know, what am I expecting on the market, of course, you know, just in a nutshell, is that we either pump from here to above $42,000, of course, or we either drop to the low $37,000 range and even dipping below $37,000, where we can see these lows, this major support, and have volatility, have a kind of a swing failure right there that we're not breaking support, and then here we're going to see a pretty bullish momentum. So these are the two scenarios right there. We either drop and then go up, or we either go up from here. Then, of course, if we are going to start ranging around this area, I will be bearish at this level, very, very likely, if we do consolidate and have many attempts in breaking the $43,000, $44,000. Why? Because Yeah, it's been very, very strong support here also right there, where we have seen the price getting above this range, bouncing, come back up, bouncing at this range. Also here, there's kind of been fake outs. It has also been major resistance here, as you see. So I think, you know, the price, if it does go up to that range, we will see some kind of very similar price action until we break out. Remember, guys, we are in a range. Okay, so you need to look for those trading opportunities inside of this range, right? We've got the top bit and the low bit, right? So until we decide if we're going to break up or down, we have to, you know, go with inside this region, right? Just like we have been doing for the last several weeks. So yeah, we're going to take a look at some Bitcoin analysis during the stream, of course. And yeah, let me just go through the comment section. Hey bro, Juicy, how are you doing? Partesh, hello. Only a nuclear war would go BTC back to 10k. Well, yes, maybe something like that. Yeah, I don't think $10,000 Bitcoin will not see $10,000 Bitcoin, in my personal opinion. Is it possible? Yeah, of course, anything is possible, but it's very unlikely, I think. 25k Bitcoin, yeah, I think we could see 25k Bitcoin maybe in the next month or two. And I want to make a video on Fibonacci time, guys, because there's something really, really cool with Fibonacci time. Okay, Fibonacci time, I don't talk much about Fibonacci time on the videos, but I will do an education on Fibonacci time, and it's pretty impressive how, you know, Fibonacci time works, and it can help to see where the waves can potentially finish. And something indicates with Fibonacci time, I might get a video on this showing you price history on the logarithmic on Bitcoin, and it's pretty impressive how you do hit Fibonacci numbers with time to perfection. And I'm going to show you how there will be potentially a couple of more bearish moves that could take us below $30,000, but there's potentially not going to be more time for this correction, because people that think that we have been in a bear market, you could arguably discuss that we've been in a bear market since May of 2021, since we have this drop. This was the all-time high, not this one. This one's just a fake out. And people that are bearish don't see, you know, most people that are bearish don't see this as an all-time high. The all-time high was here. The peak was here. This was just a big fake out, and this was an ABC correction, and this is still part of the bearish trend from this point. If that were to be true, if we have been bearish since this point over here, looking at Fibonacci time, and I don't want to go through this on a live stream. I want to do a short video of, you know, 10 minutes so I can just go through it and explain it and get the video out there. Not on the live stream because I want to go through the comment section, of course. But it does indicate that maybe by April, May is where we could be bottoming out from this correction, you know. So it's something really, really cool. So yeah, if we do drop down to the sub 30k levels to $24,000 range or so, I'm not sure we're going to go that low, but I'll be starting to be really, really bullish at those levels, because you could, you know, the pumps and the corrections have time, and Fibonacci time is pretty impressive with that. Let me just show you here a quick example with Fibonacci time. All right, and it's pretty impressive. The 2.618 Fibonacci time. Let's go. I'm going to go to the monthly. Well, no, I think the weekly is fine. But yeah, taking a look at Fibonacci time here from the all-time high back in 2013 to the all-time low of 2015, you can see right there, okay, from this correction, the bottom right here, it takes us to the 2.6 in time, okay? So from this correction, the pump, from the bottom to the pump, it did take 2.618 of time, okay? 2 times plus 0.618, right? That's the timing. And if you take a look at the, you know, the all-time high from here, okay, of Bitcoin back in December 2017, the timing from there to the ultimate bottom, okay, right of it at this level approximately, it does take you, hang on a second, from the high to the bottom bit right there, it does take you round about, you know, also the all-time high to this level 2.6. So from this correction to the ultimate low, COVID was not the low. I shouldn't have said that word just in case, but anyway, you know, from the high to the low, the pump took us all the way to the 2.6. This is when we started dropping back in May. You know, that was, you know, if you would have, it's sometimes pretty impressive. From the high to the low of this bear market, the pump took you to the 2.6. From the high to the low, 2.6. So I just want to show you the timing of this correction, okay, on the next video, that we are potentially going to bottom out. All right, it might be totally different from other cycles, and we're going to have a super cycle, right? A super lengthening cycle. Now this means that we are potentially going to see a little bit more bear market in the next coming months. So it's a video idea that I want to show you on next video. I might do it tomorrow or Monday, depending on, you know, what other stuff I'm doing, of course. But yeah, some really cool, powerful stuff with Fibonacci. Right, let me Dot, please. Let's take a look at Polkadot. Absolutely here for Fahood. Let's take a look at Dot right away. Why not? Let's take a look at Polkadot. I think we have been quite bullish on Polkadot. Reason why is these bullish divergence, right? And we've had a swing failure pattern already here, where looking at the daily, okay, just about, let me just confirm here, we've got the low at $15.88 and the close here at $15.96. So yeah, basically what has happened here on Polkadot, apart from creating big massive bullish divergence, right, where you're creating lower lows and higher lows on the daily RSI, this is ready for a potential reversal. This is what we are starting to see. I think we're starting to see a little bit of a bullish momentum here, and we failed to break this low, having those bullish divergence. You have a big massive daily wick here closing above the bottom of this wick. That, only just that is pretty bullish. Okay, you get supported here from this range, time to pump. So I think Polkadot does have a very high chance in breaking this last lower high range, and if that does happen in the next coming days, it's going to be extremely bullish. You could arguably discuss also that you have been creating a descending wedge kind of scenario here. So far looking pretty good for Polkadot. So far we are breaking out that range. We actually broke out from these lower highs right there. Let me just I'm just connecting here the wicks, as you can see from the daily chart on Polkadot. You had a little bit of a fake out right there. You broke out here, and now it looks like that you're climbing up. So overall, I think bullish in the immediate short term for Polkadot with these daily bullish divergence. Not much to add up there. It is the weekend. Yeah, I love this price action. This is a clear signal that this is bottoming out in the immediate short term. We could see some bullish momentum on Polkadot, no doubt about that. DAG pumping, Constellation. DAG, this is a pretty cool project. Pretty cool project. This one's going to bottom out at some stage. It looks pretty good. It's pumping, but yeah, it's still in a very aggressive downtrend. Okay, so yeah, it's creating still lower lows, as you can see on the chart, and lower highs. So this is still going to be a big massive lower high. So, but I think we are going to see more correction on these assets, these crypto assets. But you know, you can see the exhaustion already here. You know, this is just a big, large correction. This one is a pretty insane project, really, really interesting, very similar to Phantom. It doesn't run on blockchain, it runs on other technology, and it's pretty fascinating. This crypto project DAG. I think this one will potentially do pretty well. It's ranked 164. Yeah, this one looks pretty nice. Pretty nice project. This one will succeed, I think. They have a really big team and partnerships. A lot of big investors supporting this crypto project. I think this one, on the next run, it will do pretty well. And that's, of course, only my personal opinion. Andy, is a good time to long waves. Waves. Oh, I forgot to talk about waves actually. I did short waves. I'm not sure if you guys remembered long waves. Yeah, there's no way I would be looking for shorts here on waves. I did take a short. I did take profits, of course, because I shorted. I did say this on the live stream from the 10th of March on waves, that I did take a short on waves right over here. I took profits right over here. Yeah, I basically took most of my profits. I was aiming for that $24, $25 range and took all of the profits right there. Reason why I did take a short position on this, you know, super massive big hype pump was because we broke out from this channel that we created here on waves, created for the last few weeks. We met the target from the breakout of the channel. Breakout of the channel is the width of the channel from the breakout. You can see that the target was met right there. The width of the channel is the target. And yeah, when you see you know, an asset having such an insane pumpy action like this, you cannot get bullish all the way up here, right? I'll be looking for short position. I actually shorted the 618 right there from the top to the low. I was looking for that golden pocket, and it was absolutely golden. Just on the tick, I entered here, right there, from this drop here. This pump, I was saying this is ready for a correction, no doubt about that, and I'll explain why also here. 618, rejection from the 618, you know, absolutely perfect. My take profit was the low, of course. At the low, take profit 1 was the low, protecting my position, of course. And at break even, once you earn a profit, break even, just in case you do get that big massive pump, of course. And take profit 2 was all the way down here near the $24 range, and reason why was because of Fibonacci extension. Fibonacci extension helps you to find out if you are going to have a wave all the way down to this region. Okay, I was aiming for that $24. I already locked in profits above 25. I was pretty happy with my profits already. So yeah, the 1-to-1 was all the way down to the $24, hitting that resistance zone. But I'm pretty good at taking profits lately. I just like to take the profits off the table. So yeah, that was my plan over there on waves. You can check out the live stream on the 10th of March, and I did explain my plan here to this short position. But it wasn't only because of this. It wasn't only because we reached the target from the channel and it was ready for a correction. And it wasn't only the 618 from this drop over here. If I go to the daily chart, okay, and I did mistake the first short position. Luckily, I got stopped out at break even. A short position from over here. This was the 5th or the 6th of March. I can't remember where, or the 7th. All right, explaining why I was entering. And anyway, let's go with this one, the one that I did short just a few days ago. One of the reasons as well, from the all-time high of waves just above $42 approximately till the low, okay, that we did create in February. You know, we were hitting that beautiful fib level 618 range with a little bit of volatility. And, you know, that was another reason that, you know, this is after this parabolic move, this is very likely going to correct. And that was also a reason why to take that short position from this pump. Let's take a look here at the I love your analysis, says Ras. Thank you. Andy, is a good time to long waves? No. Tutorial on Fibonacci and harmonics would be awesome. Yeah, I will be getting some videos on how to use those, use Fibonacci and also harmonic, how to find, I'll obviously giving you an example on one and one that could be potentially forming, right? So yeah, I will be looking into that, doing a tutorials on them. Phantom, please. Let's take a look at Phantom here right away for Niraj. FTM. Yeah, Phantom. We do know that Phantom is not doing too well, and it probably won't for the next coming weeks. I think Phantom could come down to the $1. Of course, it might have a little bit of volatility, but yeah, I think people are losing a little bit of hope with Phantom. We've lost a major support level. As you can see here, looking at the chart, it has been a major range. I'm talking about the $1.30, $1.30 range. We did come all the way down to almost $1.14. We got big support there, big support. We've lost it right now. I think we are potentially going to come slightly lower to the next big major support level, which is the $1 area. Nice round, you know, number as support, which is this big bounce that you did get on the correction. So not looking too great for Phantom. We might slowly with the volatility come down to the $1 area. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Can you see a double top on Luna on the 30 minutes? Do you think it can play out? Let's take a look at Luna here for the dog pound NG. Luna US dollar right away. Let's see what's going on. A double top. Yeah, I think this is also very, I mean, this being a double top, something very similar to what happened on Bitcoin. Very possible. We do have massive bearish divergence here. Looking at the 4 hourly, I think they are on the daily also. Lower highs on the RSI, higher highs on the price action. Take a look at the daily. On the daily, you do have them also. Where you are creating lower highs. This could still correct a little bit more, no doubt about that. So double top on Phantom. If you are talking about this double top, let me just take a look at VPVR. Woof, no, not too much volume from the pump. Yeah, if you're talking about this being a double top, yeah, very possible. I mean, you could come correct all the way down to the $50 lows. It is very possible. This has gone up too fast in a very short amount of time, just a couple of weeks here, to have this, you know, over 100% pump in less than 2 weeks. You know, this is not too healthy. We do not want to see these aggressive pumps like that. So could Luna correct down to much lower levels? Yeah, I think so. It's very likely. I think it's going to start creating lower highs and have a corrective move. I think we are potentially going to create a downtrend. Very possible. Very possible. Right. Long Luna, Christian. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the most. There's a lot of attention on Luna right now, so it is possible that it's not going to create a downtrend. I think it needs a correction, though. It definitely needs a correction when it's gone up so fast, right? When it goes up fast, it definitely needs a correction. David, how are you doing, my man? Right. ETH, let me just go through this super chat. I longed Luna at 88.49. Where would you take profits? Right. You longed Luna at this correction. Okay. Let's analyze the situation here for Luna. The thing about Luna is that you have, look at this consolidation right at this level. Look where you stop right there on Luna. You hit that. I mean, this yellow line that I got here is from this lower high. Okay, so you create on Luna, you got this high, you have a big massive fake out, of course, failing to break this the all-time high. This usually happens a lot of the times. You have this lower high right here created on the 3rd of January of 2022. Massive resistance. You did get one bounce here. That was your moment to take a long position, right, from the breakout. Let me just go to the 4 hourly. You might see this better. You know, that was an excellent long position because you have on the 4 hourly, you got this lower high. You clearly see the resistance here. And then you clearly break out. This is not a clear breakout. This is a clear breakout. You get into the first bounce, so your opportunity was there for a long. Why? Because you basically broke out pretty successfully. You went from $93 all the way to $103. That is a $10 major breakout. You could, you know, and where did you bounce? You bounced at this major resistance turning into support. Where do you exit? You exit at the top because you do not know if you are really going to continue and breaking above, right? So what do the assets like to do? They like to do double tops and double bottoms. So if you get in here, you get out there. No, period. Okay, that's it. You get in, you get out. What's happened right now is that we've dipped below. We dipped below this major resistance, right? The support, sorry. What's going to happen if you dipped below a support? And this is, you know, this is no fake out. This is a pretty clear failed, you know, support range. Okay, clear breakout in my opinion. If you longed at 88, if you are pretty lucky enough, you might get a pump all the way to $93, $94. That I would if I'm long in here, I would definitely take profits here and protect my position. It's very possible that will happen after this major drop. Could we break out, pump more? Yeah, of course, but I don't want to risk it because I do know that this is a strong resistance. So yeah, it's let me just take a look here 1 second at fib levels, of course, from this low to the highs. Yeah, we could actually, I would have been more interested in buying Luna at lower levels at the 618. I would be aiming for that 618, which is also pretty nice support from this this lower high that we created. So it would make sense to get into a long there and exit at this major resistance. Now, I don't know why you longed there, but where I would short personally would be at that $93, $94 range, where we do have this big resistance right there. You might have a little bit of volatility. If you see the failed attempt right there, breaking this resistance, that is definitely a short position all the way down to that $88 range, I think. Very likely. So yeah, just looking at support and resistance here on Luna, that would be my game plan. I think this is a no trade zone. I think trade zone would be here and trade zone would be here. And obviously, you know, look for that bounce, look for that rejection, and that's how I would play the market, looking at support and resistance levels. You could arguably discuss that you are getting supported from this lower high right there. This is why you are getting this kind of bounce, right? You did get a reaction just there. But yeah, it's not enough for me. I want to see more confluence, bigger levels. So yeah, basically your question, I would say protect yourself. If it does pump to $93, $94, that would be a take profit range. Now you might pump and blast through, but we want to be technical here. We want to stay safe. $93, $94 is a big major resistance, and we're below that range. So yeah, that's my take. Christian, thank you very much for the super chat. Right. Right. XRP not security declared by many countries to $10, $100. Yeah, I'm not sure if XRP will go that far. $10 is very possible on XRP. Of course it is. Yeah, no doubt. But $100, yeah, I don't think we will ever see XRP to $100. The amount of market capitalization to see Bitcoin at to see XRP at $100 is unthinkable. It would be trillions of dollars, and yeah, it's very unlikely to happen in the next 10 years. Can we see BTC if you may? Absolutely, guys. Let's ask the most common question. Lauren, thank you for joining. Let's ask a common question here. Are you bearish on Bitcoin? Are you bearish on Bitcoin the next few weeks? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. I think I'm asking the same question every single time. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? I will ask some different questions. I'll write it on a notebook and ask you guys some different questions, of course. But I am bullish. I am looking for, I am in a long position. It's a very small long position, but I am planning to add up to my position. If not, I'll be happy with profits if we start pumping to that major harmonic target. Remember, guys, you got the best deal down below on Bybit. It's $4,100 worth of bonus that you can claim, all right? If you go to the reward hubs, Reward Hub, you can actually follow the steps to claim those bonuses. You also got a 30% discount on fees. And on Prime XBT, my favorite day trading platform, it's an insane platform. There's XRP there. They have a bunch of other cryptos and other assets. You can check the bonus. It is up to $7,000. You get 7% added to your deposit. And of course, it's another way to support the channel. Only for experienced traders, guys. Be careful. Watch out with trading, only for experienced traders. Lauren, Alessandra, ¿cómo estás? Waves short entry. Let's take a look at waves. I mean, yeah, of course. I'm not a signals channel. I know everybody wants to know where too short, where too long. I would wait patiently here, because what is happening with waves is that we've hit the Fibonacci, like I said here, 618. From all-time high, big resistance right now, and this pump is absolutely crazy. This is not a sustainable pump. This is very likely going to climb down. It has happened before. Here, you can see a little bit more volatility. This is not sustainable when you go up this fast. You've hit the 618 from the all-time high to the all-time low from 2022. I would stay cautious. If we are lucky, I would be looking again to that 618. I mean, this is only me. I would be willing to short waves if we do pump to about that $28.5. I think it's going to get exhausted. People getting bullish here, because this has been, of course, a retracement on waves, right? You might think, okay, it's in a big, massive uptrend. We've broken the channel. We met the target of the channel. This is a kind of a small blow off top, right? If we are lucky, I think waves can come to the $28, $29 range. It's going to get resistance from this trend line. It did get a bounce of support there. If it does happen, I would be looking for that lower high right there for an extensive correction on waves. And that would be me, of course. I would be waiting patiently. This could go down from here, yes, but I don't want to rush in a trade. I want to look at major levels, Fibonacci levels, major confluence, And yeah, that would be me on waves. You know, the higher this gets, okay, to that 618, the stop loss is going to be better, right? So yeah, I would be waiting patiently to see how we react to that $28-29 range. Very, very interesting level for a rollback down, right? I do think that we are going to create a lower high here and have a little bit of an extensive correction. Of course, this is not going to take a couple of days. It's going to take weeks. If this were to be the high, let me just show you here with a 1-to-1 fib time extension. If we were to, this is the low bottom here. The pump starts from this range till here. A 1-to-1 correction from these levels is right here. So 1-to-1 or 1.618, I think would be the ideal. So this could correct till the 24th, in between the 24th of March and the 1st of April. That would be the fib correction. I'll be bullish at this range potentially, at least for a pump, looking at time, at Fibonacci time. Are you bearish for Cardano? I've always been bearish on Cardano actually, but yeah, I mean Cardano, I think it's just a lot of promises on Cardano. People are losing hope with Cardano, so yeah, I've never been really bullish on Cardano. Andrew BTC, thanks for the $10, my man. Best level to watch out for potential 5 to 10x long position for BTC. Thanks. Yeah, guys, I am really not, allowed. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a signals channel. I can show you what I can potentially do. So, your question here is, what would I do, right? What would I do for a potential? Mark Dutch, thank you for joining the stream, my man. Let me just check out here. I think I haven't got any super chats. No, just yours, Andrew. Right, best level to watch out for potential 5 to 10x long position for BTC. Well, I'm going to show you with harmonics. Okay, what could happen for Bitcoin? What are the major levels? What happens with Bitcoin? Just to be pretty clear and for you to understand, you guys understanding, if you are new into crypto trading, or if you have been several months in the game, you know your things, but you obviously, I'm still learning, guys. I learn every single day. This is a never-ending game. This is why I love trading. I love technical analysis. It's fascinating because it's a never-ending game. So what I want to show you here on the 4 hourly, for example, and I did explain this on other live streams and other videos, Bitcoin especially and other crypto assets like to get liquidity from highs and from lows. And just a quick example here, we had this lower high. What happened from this? It looks like you break out this high, you get a bunch of liquidity, and you come back down. You have this high, this higher low, this higher low. What happens from the last higher low right there? You grab a bunch of liquidity. It looks like you are going to come down and retest the low, break down to much lower levels. You turn around at this point. Same right over here. What was the last lower high when you dropped down to this range? The last, the proper one was this one, right? Because this was a pretty aggressive drop all the way down here. Bitcoin came all the way up here. A little bit of volatility, swing failure. I did actually short this. Absolutely amazing. It came all the way down to the next level. Funny enough, we didn't get liquidity down here. This is why I think that there is a chance on Bitcoin, dropping down to this level. But will I be bearish here? I would be extremely bullish, especially if we do see that kind of price action. I know a lot of people will be bearish here, but this is what we need. We need a lot of people bearish, of course, and a lot of people bullish. So, these are the levels that I am looking for. Now, yes, I am personally in a long position. It's such a small long position that it's not even 0.5% of my trading capital. So just because, you know, just there is a pattern already that can take us all the way up to the $44,000. Which pattern is that? That is a Gartley pattern. I did explain this in today's video, where we do have this high, this low, this high over here, you know, at the 60% 0.60% Fibonacci retracement from this drop, and this low over here, which is at the 0.78, which is fine. You know, the Gartley pattern can go from 0.38 to 0.88. It's currently at the 0.78. We are having a consolidation at that range. This is enough for me to say, okay, we are seeing exhaustion. We are seeing bearish exhaustion. Why not hop into a long position here if the price is getting exhausted? Once we see this, if this bearish Gartley plays out, the target is at the 0.79 from this high to the A. Okay, it's all the way up to the 0.79 range. Okay, so that would be the target, which is around about the 43.5. If that happens, that would be my take profit range. That is my take profit range. Of course, I am not risking too much. I do see the price potentially dropping to the 0.88. If we consolidate back down here again at these levels, I will be pretty I would still be bullish. I would still be bullish. If we do consolidate, I will be adding to my position. If it has a massive drop, of course, I will get stopped out here below the A, and I will be looking for another position. That is a scenario that could happen. This is a scenario that could happen. Look, we were looking for probabilities here. Nobody knows where the price is going to go. We do have, and like I explained before with the liquidity grabs from the highs, from the lows, liquidity grabs. There's a big, massive liquidity grab above $42,000 right there at the 43. So it does make sense to see the price going all the way up there. So what else? What else? If it does drop down, in between today and tomorrow, and this consolidation is gonna end in 48 hours maximum. Because you can see with price history, you know, just by looking at the 4 hourly or the 1 hourly, you know, it's only a couple of days of consolidation. This was still coming down. There's no consolidation here because the price is still dropping. That's a consolidation. That's a consolidation right there. This is also consolidation. This is also consolidation. This is not going to be here for long. So if we do get the Bitcoin price dropping below this range, like I said, there is a potential liquidity grab from this low. Okay, we got this low, also with this low, these higher lows. That's very, very possible, could happen also. What happens if we do drop below this range? Does it mean that we are going to hit this low? Well, first of all, we got these higher lows. We're going to get supported potentially from this higher low trend line. But does it mean that we are going to hit this level if we lose this support level? It doesn't mean that. But if we do get supported and have a few fake outs, I'm going to be extremely bullish there. It's going to be potentially a swing failure pattern from these lows. It's also potentially going to be another harmonic pattern, which is a bullish Gartley, right? We got this bearish Gartley right there that could take us all the way to the 43, and we got from this low to the highs to the low right there, to this range. Okay, there's a lot of volatility. You know, it shouldn't go that low. It shouldn't go to the 0.73, but I think it's pretty much valid because this is just a lot of volatility. It's a consolidation range. And to this high at the 618 approximately right there also. The 79 would be just there exactly. This was explained on today's video. And yeah, that would be absolutely a perfect scenario where you lose these lows. You get people extremely scared and bearish. And oh, wow, this might be an insane long opportunity for me, of course. For me, this is going to be absolutely insane. You might see a couple of spikes there, a little bit of volatility, get people a little bit scared, and you get supported from this higher low uptrend channel that we got. You got a bullish Gartley breaking lows, breaking support. We're breaking support. We're going to much lower levels. What you do have is a big, massive fake out, a big, massive liquidity grab, and you're off to the races. That's how I am reading the charts at this moment. You like it or not, it is up to you, of course. I'm only giving you my opinion. You can think whatever you want. Obviously, at the end of the day, you're the one deciding. You're the one pressing the button on your trades, not me. So, yeah. And if you are willing to trade with cryptocurrency, if you are an experienced trader, you got the best bonuses down below. Okay, you got bonuses here on Bitcoin, on Bybit, on Femex, on Prime XBT, and it's another way to support the channel because yeah, I take some time to do the live streams, the videos, and trying to do a lot of educational content, guys, for you for free. And if you know another way to support the channel, you don't need to, but yeah, you got the links down below. Best bonus available. So yeah, Bitcoin is pumping a little bit right now. I can see here in the comment section. Yeah, nothing too exciting just yet. Nothing too exciting just yet. Funny because if we didn't have this wick over here, this could very much be a diamond reversal pattern. This is something that we discussed on today's video, but I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this volume. It's a little bit of noise. This is noise, basically. This is just a distraction. So you need to take this off the chart. This is only distraction. This is you know, a huge amount of volume in no man's land. There's no clear breakouts, no nothing. There's just a bunch of people fighting in no man's land. You can clearly see that the direction is still not clear. But like I said, if you do take this noise out of the way, you know, you could arguably discuss that this is a diamond reversal also, because there's a big spike in the middle with volume, no volume on the sides. You are coming from an aggressive downtrend. So, I mean, it's not... obviously this was much better. This was a much better diamond reversal. This was, you know, really kind of perfect one. It did play out beautifully because you did have that spike in the middle. You have from the top of the diamond to the bottom of the diamond. It's just yeah, that was really a textbook technical diamond reversal pattern. This is not a textbook diamond reversal, of course. But it is kind of, you know, you a lot of undecisive movement in here. I think, you know, taking a look at Bitcoin, there's just still going to be a little bit of volatility. This is going to have to choose a direction very soon, guys, in less than 24 hours. This is getting tighter and tighter. Tighter and tighter. You're creating higher lows right there, lower highs. You're just going to see a bunch of volatility here in the next coming hours, and then it's going to find a direction. Look, where's the direction? I don't know. I don't care. I think there's a higher chance to go up from here, but I will be reacting at those levels, guys. I'm going to my levels of interest. This is why I don't care where Bitcoin goes, because I will be prepared once we hit this range, and I will be prepared once we hit below this range. That is going to be my level of interest right there. I am speculating with an insane small position just for entertainment purposes, of course, that we will get that leg up. So yeah, that's me. Because of the harmonic, of course, and because also, guys, we do have a bunch of VPVR. If we take a look at the price action from January till today, the whole month of January, February, and part of March, we have this insane support range. Look at the VPVR. You know, there's big level. It's a big level. This is why we are consolidating at this range. That's another reason why I think, you know, this area is going to hold. This level is going to hold. BTC reverse hammer on the 1 minute chart. Yeah, I do not trade the 1 minute chart. I mean, this is like pretty aggressive scalping. Yeah, if I'm doing scalp day trade, my scalps usually are at least half an hour. I don't do aggressive scalping. It's too volatile, too risky in my personal opinion. But I start off with 5 minute chart would be my lowest time frame when I'm doing scalp day trading. Usually 15 minute is my favorite for day trades and levels. But 1 minute, yeah, very hard. Looks like a nice wedge to break out soon. Ascending wedge, descending wedge. Hey Andy, can we check out Harmony 1? Absolutely. Keith, this is one of Joseph's favorite. I got Mark Dirch, Joseph, Dava. Guys, thank you for joining the live stream. You guys are amazing. Thanks for the insane support. Let's take a look at $1 right away. Okay, there's something really interesting on Harmony 1, okay? And this is an insane bullish Gartley pattern. This is absolutely crazy. And it's, you know, it is actually at the bottom range. This can be absolutely insane. I would say that, you know, take profit one on Gartley is usually that from the A level to down here is the 382. That would be the first major target. You could arguably go to the 618, which would take Harmony 1 to the 28-cent level. This is going to take weeks, of course. It's not going to be anytime soon, but it is a potential scenario. Obviously at 382 I would take profits and I would protect my position, no doubt about that. But this is very likely going to get exhausted at some point, Harmony 1, and have a pump. This is looking at the daily chart, and what I want to show you here with this Gartley pattern is that yeah, I just want to show you here, just for any people that, you know, what is this guy drawing on the chart? He has no idea of what he's talking about. Well, I just want to show you this this Gartley on the daily. Okay, and you have the summer lows of 2021, which was just above 5 cents approximately. It was the ultimate low. So you have a low there. You have a low. You have the all-time high created in November 2021. You correct all the way down to round about the 618, okay? Around about the 618, the 665 Fibonacci retracement from the low to the high. That correction, big massive pump. This pump did not manage to break all-time highs. It didn't manage, it technically created a lower high right there, as you can see. Didn't manage to break it. What has happened right now, you lose this low, going down to this 0.79, 786 to be perfect. As you can see here on the Gartley, the low, the D point, we are there right now, and they are potentially going to be, you know, signs of exhaustion here. I wouldn't be surprised on seeing Harmony 1 the next coming weeks being bullish. And I want to take a look at fib time here. I might get a video out on this to see the potential scenario on Harmony where you are going to maybe bottom out at this range and have a pretty decent pump. And like I said, first target, I would be aiming this lower high over here, that lower high, this range, the 23 cents. I'll be looking for that 382 from the high to the low. Yeah, round about the 22 cent range. First target 22, 23. Very possible. Very possible. Extremely bullish scenario here on Harmony 1 would be, you know, hit this level, manage to create a higher low right there, create some kind of Elliott waves all the way up to the 618. That would be the extreme bullish scenario for Harmony 1. I am thinking about getting into a massive swing trade here, and it's going to take a couple of months. There's no doubt about that, or more. It's definitely going to take several weeks to see this kind of price action. And this is nothing is guaranteed, of course, but the risk to reward here, you know, putting your stop loss below the 0.88 would be a reasonable stop loss. From the low here to the high, I would be looking for that stop loss being below the 0.88. For you're at least gonna, the potential gains are at least double or triple of what you are risking. Anyway, that's just something I wanted to point out here that I'm looking at on Harmony 1. Thanks to Joseph, I've been doing a little bit of just having a little bit of analysis on this. Right. MACD indicator shows that we are going bullish for BTC on the 4-hourly chart. I'm not a MACD fan, really. I don't use these stochastic or MACDs, or I'm not a huge fan of them. Scalping TA on BTC, please. Scalping. Okay. We can take a look at really short-term analysis on Bitcoin. Why not? I would go as low as the 15-minute chart, but 15-minute. Right. I mean, yeah. Scalping ideas for BTC. I think we do have a scalp idea here for Bitcoin. Big massive pump here. I think there is a scalping opportunity here potentially. There's a level here, the $39,500 $600 area on Bitcoin is a major level. This insane volatility. This is why I'm, you know, I don't mainly scalp much, because these big massive wicks, you know, if you're scalping, this is definitely a stop hunt. But the 39.5, 39.6 is a major level. For speculation, we have the top here to the bottom. I think we haven't reached the 618. I know the 39.5, 39.6 is a major level. There's a stop there. There's a stop here. There's a stop there. It's a major level, no doubt about that. So I would be very cautious at that level. Now, from the high of this massive pump that we've had yesterday to the low, let's take a look at fib levels. We love Fibonacci. We almost hit the 618. We already almost hit the 618 from, you know, this drop right there. We actually did hit it. Let me just, no, we didn't hit it. I'm just going to put this to perfection there. Yeah, we did not hit the 618. Almost did, but already got that rejection. If it does climb up in the next coming hours, we do get that volatility. It might be a good short opportunity. Maybe. Let me take a look at fib extension to, you know, this is kind of an ABC, right? We've got a big drop. You got A, B, C, and then you're potentially going to come down. Take a look at potential target from, yeah, fib extension is actually taking you to above 618 to the 39.6. The extension wave from this low to this wall, this high to this low, one-to-one extension does take you up to 39.6, almost 39.6. We just hit 39.47. Was already this is already a major level to short. It probably can come up there again in the next coming hours. But yeah, that would have been an aggressive short right there. Just to give you some examples, guys. Where would I take profits from this short right now that it's dropping from this low to the highs? I would be aiming, 382 already hit. I would be aiming for that 618, potentially almost 618, looking for that level. It's very likely going to be hit in the next coming minutes. So yeah, that was a quick. I mean, this is too quick. I'm not a real good short-term scalping trader because yeah, it just gets me on my nerves. A lot of the times you don't reach target, you don't reach levels, too volatile. But that would have been a good trade right there. Just looking at fib levels, support, resistance, right? Andy goes slowly into deep thinking whenever he sees a potential opportunity to make a trade. Yes, sir, absolutely. We want the price to come to your levels and then react to the market. I'm not chasing. I don't care if the price pumps or dumps or goes in circles. It doesn't matter. I want to see the price come to your levels and then react to that range. But I just want to, that was a quick explanation for a potential scalp opportunity. Let's go through the comment section. Thanks, Andy. Painter in hell, you're very welcome. So great content. Can you please do Nia for a new subscriber? YouTube surfing. Absolutely, you got a new subscriber here. Absolutely, everyone ignoring it. Why? Let's take a look at Nia. Absolutely, why not? Let's take a look at Nia protocol. What's going on with Nia? Right, Nia protocol. We did this is on the daily. We did kind of create a descending wedge. It broke out from the wedge the first week of March. We got pretty nice volume on the VPVR here at this range. This is why, it's potentially going to hold. Big trading range, big volume range here. This was already a good long position. The reason why is because you do have an insane support here on Nia at the $6-7 area. It was insane support. That was a potential small swing trade. And you have been dropping here for quite some time already. You're hitting a big support level. This is very likely going to get some kind of bounce. And it's having that bounce right now. What can we expect here for Nia protocol? Very choppy, very choppy. Go to the 4-hourly chart, do some analysis on here on the 4-hourly. You are potentially forming an ascending triangle here. We've got the descending wedge, right? We got higher lows right there. It is pretty clear that you do have a resistance level there. You can see a major resistance zone, and you are creating higher lows. This is looking pretty good. It's not looking bad. I would be very, very cautious on this. You want to see a clear breakout from this support level, drop below this low. Then you got a potential shorting opportunity all the way to the low here. So that is what you want to look for here on NIA protocol. Be careful with the fake outs. There are a lot of fake outs on these type of patterns, only if it breaks below this range. And resistance also, you want to see a clear breakout from this level. It will be very, very hard. There's also a lot of fake outs on this. These are risky patterns to trade. But it is pretty clear on the 4 hourly that you are forming an ascending triangle, right? Where you are getting resistance every single time. This is going to break out in the next coming days. These are usually bullish patterns because you have the demand pushing, making higher lows, and you have the support that is potentially not going to hold any more of this resistance level, and it will finally break up. And so that's just my point of view here on NIA protocol. Guys, thank you for the insane support. You guys are amazing. Andy, bang bang for you, mate. Bang bang for you, Lauren. Right, yeah, guys, it seems like that you are all having a good time here in the comment section. I'm glad that you are. Andy, sand, please. Sandbox. Let's take a look at sand. What's going on with sand, guys? 300 people watching. Whoever hasn't smashed up that like button, feel free, guys. It is totally free. You only need 2 seconds to scroll down and smash up that like button, guys. Let me check out here the votes here 1 second. Also, are you bearish on Bitcoin the next few weeks? 47% people say yes. 53% of people say no. It's pretty insane how the last couple of weeks it's kind of, you know, equal, 50-50. 50% people bearish, 50% people bullish. Supply and demand, there you have it. Right. This is sand. We've got sand here. I think sand is ready for a bounce. It's very likely ready for a potential bounce. Of course, it's not looking great. This to be bullish needs a lot of hard work, really aggressive lower highs. You are hitting a major level of support. You can see it also on the VPVR. There is a potential bounce here coming for sand, maybe to round about the $3.40 level, this high over here, and then maybe get rejected. But you are at a major floor level. There's no interest right now there's no buying interest. It's just at a major zone that has been a buying interest in the past. People not willing to sell at these levels that bought over here. All the people that took profits all the way down. And it's just a kind of a stable coin. There's no selling pressure and there's no buying pressure for the last few weeks. It's kind of been dead, right, for the last couple of weeks. I think a potential bounce is possible. I think there might be a little bit of buying pressure coming. Obviously just speculation. There's not much to say about this chart. I do know that it's insane support. I'm not interested in shorting support. I'm not interested in shorting resistance. Not interested in longing here. Not interested in shorting here. I would be more interested in longing, right? So yeah, not much to add here on Sandbox, guys. I'm going to leave right now. Right, let me just read this from Sam. Hey, Crypto Alchemist, how are you doing? Guys, thank you very much for joining. Please check ENS for one of our subscribers. Absolutely, Dava. Let's take a look at ENS right away on the chart. See what's going on with ENS. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I remember we've been taking a look at this one. We don't have much data here on ENS. We only got this support level got absolutely destroyed. This is maybe going to, it maybe looks like it's finding a bottom here. It's finding a bottom. Massive bullish divergence. Yeah, this is probably bottoming out. Okay, we haven't got much price data from this one. Seemed like when it launched, it was already a little bit overpriced. So what happens with these tokens is that you need to wait for that, you know, round bottom formation. And it could be possible that we are seeing this for ENS. This might be starting to be a very good price to start entering. You are creating bullish divergence. RSI is creating aggressive higher lows, lower lows on the RSI. This could be ready very soon for a potential pop, okay? Just by looking at RSI, just by looking at the round start of the round formation here, it could be getting ready for a pop, okay? If you are a long-term investor, or depending if you're trading or if you're a long-term investor, if you're long-term investor, this might be a good start of a good accumulation zone, because yeah, this is where you want to buy in when you going down and having this formation. And take profits when you pump in the next few months, the next coming years. I haven't done any research on this token actually, but I have heard quite a lot of people, Ethereum name servers, talk about it. I might have a look. Constellation is a great project. DAG is a really cool project. Definitely take a look at DAG, because this one is going to do very well, very likely in the coming years. Guys, check out Bitcoinsensus website. Check out the links down below for Bybit, for PrimeXBT. If you are interested in trading, you got the best bonus down below for these platforms. It's another way to support the channel. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We have the latest news posted every single day, technical analysis ideas every single day posted here on the website, so you can check it out if you're into crypto, if you're into trading, if you're into fundamentals news. Goldman Sachs becomes crypto friendly as it looks to expand its services. We got the latest article here on the Bitcoinsensus website. Join the socials. We got the Twitter account, Instagram, Discord. Join the Telegram. You can tag me there. I sometimes join the community group. Also, we got our moderators that are very, very active. Mark Dutch, Joseph, Dava. So thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one.